play this song, but before we do, Aaliyah Joe wanted to say a few words. So Aaliyah, that center mic's ready for you.
Okay, can you hear me? I don't like mics at all. So this time I was actually going to come up here and tell you guys, celebrate the fact that I wrote the speech down. And that I wouldn't be cheersing you all with a bottle of Maker's Mark, but thanks to my brother Zach, it looks like that's definitely going to be happening. And you know, the other thing was that I wouldn't be dropping the mic tonight, and Heiner made sure of that. You know, so.
Thank you.
Yep. Anyways, I'm going to practice adulting for a few minutes. First, though, I'd like for my sisters to join me. This is, after all, our Fairytale 2. But please do bring your beer. I was going to ask you to bring me one, but I won't need it. Okay, back to this adulting thing. Once upon a time.
In a place far, far away, Spencer, sat a soul-searching, universe-diving hell of a man. A free spirit, a kind of man who believed in the sun even when it wasn't shining. Believed in love although he was alone, and believed in God when it felt he had turned in the other direction. The kind of man that saw souls instead of bodies. He wore his heart on his sleeve because he had found it there. As he sat there casting a line, hoping to catch that alligator gar, soaking up the sun and all the glory that shined up from the river in front of him, he still found himself fading into these deep, reoccurring, silent thoughts. In this moment, he was fading, hard. He thought about his past, his heartaches, his disappointments. He even dared to question his happiness, his solitude, his acceptance that maybe some people are simply meant to just exist in this ordinary life with an ordinary love. There's a lot of pain in this world, a lot of hurt, and he knew it all too well. But it was in that darkness he found himself. He was at peace and was happy, protecting and loving his girls. No matter what shitstorm life decided to drop on his lap, he would embrace the shit out of it, because any life that would allow him to see his girl smile was worth it. With them in mind, and sitting on that bank, staring at all the beauty nature has to offer, he found it easy to breathe it all in and just live it all out. He never could really get past one nagging, overwhelming feeling, though, that something was missing. He even caught himself pondering the idea of a soulmate, something he once believed to be so true, but after a lifetime of searching, he found himself wondering if there even ever was a mate for his soul. So on what seemed to be another ordinary day, he silenced his heart and went to take another deep breath in so he could just live it all out. But something caught his breath. His heart skipped a beat, a new rhythm he felt. There was nothing ordinary about it. He felt a pull from the universe like never before. Something incredible was on the horizon. He could feel it with every ounce of his being.
Meanwhile, on the same day, but many, many miles away, in a town even smaller than his own, Ingalls, was the world's most beautiful woman, inside and out. Okay. She had been wounded countless times, but damn it, she was a warrior. She wore her heart on her sleeve because she too had found it there. But even the strongest of warriors can be broken down by this world. She knew the saying to be true from experience that the soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears. Common thoughts always circulating in that head of hers. She had certainly seen better times. She found herself fighting to remember when memories actually brought a smile instead of tears. On what started as another ordinary day, sitting alone, fiercely missing the extraordinary love that she had once known. One second. Okay. Reeling from the loss of both parents. Okay. She was swept up in a whirlwind of heartbreak, one storm after another, it seemed. She made broken look beautiful and strong look invincible. She walked with the universe on her shoulders and made it look like a pair of wings. Even when all seemed lost, because she had the fight in her for the intense love she shared with her witty, charming, super awesome daughters. It was for them that she decided that for as long as the sun continues to love the moon so much that he dies each night to let her breathe, then she will always fight for her happiness, for herself, for her daughters, family, and friends. It was that bleeding heart of hers and fierce determination that gave her such strength. On this day, her head silenced, her heart whispered, "Rise up, little girl." She picked herself up, world and all, and reminded herself that light is in both the broken bottle and the diamond. She promised herself that she will once again see the beauty in everything. She walked out of that house feeling lighter, almost instantly, as if something was pulling her. What had started as another ordinary day took a faithful leap forward. She went to visit her parents. She talked to them for the first time since their final goodbyes. She suddenly felt weightless. The sun was shining and it felt better on her skin than ever before. She felt like stardust. She felt free, happy again. She believed in the saying that perhaps the stars in the sky really are our loved ones keeping watch from above. She was going to be just fine, and without a doubt would continue breathing it all in and living it all out. She went to take a deep breath, but something caught it. Her heart skipped a beat, and new rhythm she felt. That night, two ordinary people, beaten with the same stick, discovered something breathtaking, each other. And since that moment, they have more than just existed. Now, when they breathe it all in, they love it all out. The meeting, that was not by chance. The whole damn universe brought those souls together. And well, the rest is history. No, seriously, just days after only messaging, not even meeting each other, and we quote,
So, if/when we get married, what does that vision look like?
Happily ever after, of course. Days spent on the river.
Of course, no more divorce ever. Lifetime, gonna die together like the Notebook kind of love.
Always and forever. I have to warn you, my mom died of Alzheimer's. ... Notebook.
I have to warn you, I'll be there no matter what.
If I wander into the woods, just come walk with me and remind me.
I would wander with you until you were ready to come home.
In just 10 days after this first time meeting in person. Drum roll, please.
Yeah, my life has completely changed in the last 10 days. It went from being content to realizing that you've been missing from it for way too long. I have to fix that, so I'm kind of assuming that we're in a relationship now. But I haven't actually asked you. Cammy, will you be my girl? My girlfriend? My one and only love? I should have asked you last night in person when I was caught up in your presence. I'm gonna marry you one day. Mark my words, I am.
and that he did. So like I said, the rest is history. These two will continue to disgust us with their adorableness, but most importantly, they will remind us all that life is beautiful, that there is love and beauty in everything, that we all will lose our way at some point, but in that darkness, we can find ourselves there too. And when we do, when all is well with our soul, we may just see that firefly, that shooting star, the most beautiful sunset, sunrise, something extraordinary. They are living proof that although rare, the free soul does exist. And you'll know it when you find it because you'll F-bomb feel it. so please, by all means, keep being disgustingly adorable. Keep breathing it all in and loving it all out. This love, your love, this fairy tale is meant to be shared with all. And on that novel, we out, but not before you all raise that drink.
Cheers to the universe and all of its beauty.
Cheers to us. But most importantly, cheers to the booze. The end.
Getting Maria tissue.
Ridiculous. Every time.
It is.